So then what happened after that? Then where did you go?
So after that season, I was traded to the Minnesota Lynx. And for me, getting to a team that wanted me. So, they were very excited for me to be in Minnesota. They told me I was going to have an opportunity to earn minutes on that team and be a contributor. So I was super excited about that opportunity. I mean, again, that season was definitely up and down for me. It was my second year in another new city with new teammates, new coaching staff. But, prior to my 2022 season, that probably was my best season. And I got a lot of confidence and I was really excited. And I went overseas after that season was over, and then COVID happened. And, COVID changed a lot for a lot of people. Our season was delayed until July. Some people decided to, go play. The season was shortened. The world was just very different. And then we throw our season, which was pretty much at the forefront of like all of these societal and political and all these issues, you put that on top of us as well, which we asked for that. We wanted to be the people that had the platforms to speak up about things that people cared about and things that people were passionate about. So I don't regret us doing that at all, because I thought it was just an amazing thing to be a part of. But, that weighed heavy on a lot of us. And, a lot of us thrived in that environment. Some of us not so much. I would say that environment was not very good for me. My mental health was depleted in there. And then I suffered a concussion. So I actually had to leave the bubble. So I left the bubble with concussion symptoms, and the team never put a statement out about it. So they just said, "Oh, Lexie Brown has left the bubble," and that was it. So I thought that was kind of odd, but they were about to start playoffs, had a good chance of winning the series. So I didn't say anything about it publicly, because I was like, let's let them focus on the team. I'm at home cheering for them, rooting for them, and they lose the series. The season ends and there's still no statement or information put out about me leaving the bubble. And then I was like, okay, that's really weird. And then now all these conversations and dialogues about why I left the bubble are coming out, and they're just very weird, random, outlandish things, when it was just simply I got a concussion and the doctors told me that I should leave the bubble because I wasn't getting better. So at that moment I was like, okay, the Lynx are moving a little funny. But then, I put my head down, had a really good off season, and was ready to go back in Minnesota. I still loved the team. I still loved being in Minneapolis. Our fans were amazing. I loved playing in Target Center. We had a practice facility. We had everything, anything you can ask for as a professional, Minnesota had. And, training camp is coming closer and closer. And I have not heard anything from the organization, nothing about traveling to Minneapolis, moving back into my apartment, what day camp is starting. I haven't heard anything. So part of me was like, okay, we're still dealing with the COVID stuff. Maybe everything's just a little bit delayed. But then I just had a gut feeling. I was like, there's something not right going on here. So I asked my agent, can you reach out, see what's going on? Come to find out, they had been trying to trade me. And I had no idea. So I'm just kind of like, okay, why? And to this day, I still have no idea why they were trying to get rid of me. And I don't think I'll ever get that answer. I don't need closure from it. It's over, whatever. But they ultimately just cut me from the team before training camp even started. So now I'm here. I have the best off season of my life. Putting out a ton of content of me working out in the gym, weightlifting, doing speed and agilities, just super locked in and excited. And then that happens. And it's just kind of like a slap in the face to me. So now here I am, maybe a week or two before training camps are starting, and I have no team. So I end up signing with the Chicago Sky on a training camp contract. And for people who don't know what training camp contracts are, it's just basically a non-guaranteed contract to participate in camp. So there's no spot, you're not guaranteed a spot, you're not guaranteed any money. You just are showing up trying to fight for a spot on the roster. And coming from somebody who was starting in the WNBA the year prior, now I'm fighting for my life on a new team. I'm just kind of like, what is going on? But for me, I don't go in, feeling away. I just know that I need to just work my ass off and put my head down and just be confident. But that's still a very tough situation to navigate, especially as a young player. So I get there, I get it all the way to the last day. get cut from the sky, and that was kind of like just a dagger like to my whole heart and soul. And I was just kind of like, okay, well, that's getting cut twice in a span of like 30 days. Like, I'm not like, this is it. Like, is my career over?
Right.
Like, I got on the first flight out that same day. I was at home that night, and I was just sitting like, dang, like I only lasted 3 years in the league. Like, this is it.
It's
like
hard, yeah.
A lifetime of work done in 3 years.
Yeah.
And, it was a tough realization for me. Like, this possibly could be my last time ever playing the WNBA. And, my parents, again, talked me off a ledge, told me to go enjoy my summer, but, stay ready because things happen. And, a few weeks pass and I'm watching the sky. They're losing games. They don't look very good. And the call comes and they're like, okay, Lexie, like, can you come back and finish the season? And part of me was like, no, I don't want to come back because y'all should have kept me from the beginning. But it was a special group and we had championship ambitions. And I was like, I want to be a part of that. So hopped on. I was in Miami and all my stuff was at my parents' house in Atlanta. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was in Atlanta that night. And then I was in Chicago the next morning. And then I got to finish out the season with a championship.